Plaintiffs Eric Sean and his wife Rihanna say Rihanna had a year-long affair with the defendant. Eric claims the defendant came to his home one last time so Rihanna could end the affair. And when he left, he stole Eric's Xbox and vandalized it. So they're suing for the damaged property and emotional distress. Defendant Rick Basalda insists he is not a homewrecker, and the only reason he started a relationship with Rihanna is because she said she was divorcing Eric. Rick says after he ended things with Rihanna, she started sleeping with Rick's friend, and he claims Rihanna gave him the Xbox, and therefore he doesn't know.
All right, sir, why don't I start with you with some background?
Okay, background of the story is my wife and the defendant have known each other since high school. We recently moved back into her hometown where she was last year. They were talking to each other as friends. It turns out that there was more to that than meets the eye, and they were actually having an affair as it was going on. I had some suspicion early, came across some text messages. I had confronted her earlier, said nothing was going on. I believed her. Came across the text messages, and sure enough, they were having the affair. She said it was going to cut off. Things go on. He went back and on and off, rinse and repeat for quite a while. She said they weren't having an affair. They were, they weren't, they were. I'm in and out of the house. As time goes on, finally, she says, okay, they're going to cut off. We start getting along better, you know, and we're going to reconcile. She says that she's going to, you know, have him over, and then that's it, because they were going to see each other anyway. So I left the home, and he came over, you know, and guess it wasn't enough that he came over to see my wife, but he had to take my Xbox as well. So
okay,
I was there.
That's what this is about, the
Yes,
property.
Sir.
All right, before we get to the property, sir, did you want to give me some background?
Yes, I would like to. First of all, I am not a homewrecker, and the only reason why anything physically happened between me and her was because she said that it was done. They were getting separated, divorced, and it was over. It's the only reason that she lied to me, and the only reason why she said she was leaving him is because she said he was abusing her, verbally, emotionally, and physically. I actually even have evidence to prove that she was getting abused.
All right, we'll get to that when we talk about the emotional distress. And obviously you all ended it. Why and when? What do you think happened to cause her to go back if that happened?
To what?
Him.
To him? I don't know.
All right, didn't you have a final conversation with her? She didn't say at
talked to
some
her.
point, this is it.
Yeah, I
We're
tried
done.
to talk to her, you know, and what was going on, she keeps on, like, complaining about
When
him.
she told you she was done, did she tell you why? When she said, I'm through with you.
Yeah, she said because he was physically abusing her.
No. When she said she was through with you.
Oh, with me?
Yes.
All right, well.
Yeah,
that
you've been
had-
quit whether you know it or not. Whatever
had to
she
do-
did with you, she's with her husband and you are quit. So why did she quit you?
I actually told her to leave me alone. She never stopped. She kept on.
Why did you tell her to leave you alone?
I don't know why she kept on.
No, why did you tell her to leave you alone?
Because I was done. Because
Why
she
were you
lied to
done?
me. Because she lied to me about them splitting up, whatever. I was like, okay.
How did you
he
find
kept
out?
on both of them
How did you find out she had lied to you?
because he kept on contacting me.
Okay, saying
So you know what? When that happened, I actually stopped. You go, you know what? I can be there for you as a friend, but that's it. And that was actually shortly before she started sleeping with my friend.
She started sleeping with someone else?
Yes.
Your friend?
Yeah.
How did you find that out?
He set us
She
up.
thought he was cute. She wanted to get to know him. I go, hey, why not try to introduce him? Because I was done.
Ma'am, you want to say anything?
I want to say a lot of stuff.
Go right ahead.
He introduced me to his friend because I wasn't good enough for him, but I could be good enough as friend.
Let's start with him first.
Okay.
Were you involved in a relationship with him?
Yes, I was
All
involved
right.
with him
How long?
about a year.
All right. So you were good enough for him for a year. Let's get that out of the way. He dated you and had relations with you for a year while
Yes.
you were married. And then you say he passed you on to his friend. That's what it sounds like you're saying. You say yeah, that's exactly
Sort of.
what
I
you're
mean,
saying.
I went to go hang out with him, and his friend happened to come over, and I said, hey, your friend's kind of cute, and he's really sweet. since I'm not hooking up with you, or you don't like me that way. Maybe hook me up with him.
Oh, okay.
Because he seems really sweet.
Right, okay, so...
And he said yes.
Okay, I'll cheat with you for a year while I'm married, and then when you're done with me, pass me on to your friend.
No.
Good enough, and that's what happened?
It wasn't about passing me on. It was about
That's
a
exactly
connection.
what it's called. That's exactly what it's called. You can pretty it up any way you want to. You were passed on to his friend. I got news for you.
It was both. They were both at the same time. So.
What?
She was with them both during the same time period.
Oh, well, no, that ain't passed on. That's called getting freaked by him and his friend. You all want me to be nice about my language and all that. That's why people keep doing the same thing over and over, because everybody try to pretty up the language. Oh, don't say it that way, Judge. It wasn't that way, Judge.
I'm a long-term relationship person. I've been with my husband for 15 years. I had an affair with him for a year. I'm a long-term relationship person. I'm not passed along. I've never had a one-night stand.
How long did you stay with his friend?
Couple of months.
Okay, that's long to you? That's a long-term relationship?
It's not a one-night stand. I've
Let's
never
move
had a
on.
one-night stand in my entire life.
The property that you're suing for and the emotional distress is for what?
Okay, during if it was.
Sorry, and I apologize for having to take you through this, but he mentioned it, and I want to make sure that you have your dignity at least, because he mentioned it, and I wanted someone to address it so that you could maintain your dignity, and I think you ought to be applauded for agreeing. For agreeing to reconcile with your wife. You're a big man for that, and I think we got a lot of respect for you. I'll cheat with you for a year while I'm married, and then when you're done with me, pass me on to your friend.
No.
Good enough, and that's what happened?
It wasn't about passing me on. It was about
That's
a
exactly
connection.
what it's called. That's exactly what it's called. You can pretty it up any way you want to. You were passed on to his friend. I got news for you.
They were both at the same time. So.
What?
She was with them both during the same time period.
Oh, well, no, that ain't passed on. That's called getting freaked by him and his friend.
Plaintiffs Rihanna Burns and her husband Eric Sean say Rihanna had a year-long affair with the defendant, and the defendant claims after he ended things with her, she started having an affair with his friend.
How about this property and emotional distress? What happened here?
He took the Xbox from our home, and when I found out I wanted it back, I sent him some emails and whatnot. He had posted this picture up, that's how I knew he had it.
Let's see it, please.
He posted up, I love free toys that he had on the internet from my house.
How did he get a hold of it?
He was over there with her. He took it. And he carved in on it, stop being an and he typed in on the other side, and then he came by and smashed it on our driveway.
Sir?
That was not even the case whatsoever, because when I came over to her place, again, this is when I stopped everything with her. I go, this is the only thing I could do is be friends with you. So I checked up on her when she said, okay, it would be cool, I don't want to be alone. So I went over and I was joking around saying, because there's 2 Xboxes sitting on the floor. I go, hey, can I have one? She goes, you can have mine. She said I could have hers. I didn't steal it. I can't walk out with something like that when I don't have a bag.
Did you return it?
I did.
Why?
I did return it.
Why?
Because I didn't want any more drama.
How did drama become involved?
Because of the picture I posted up. And as you can see, it's still intact. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Why did you put that stuff on there?
I didn't do that.
Okay. So why did you return it if it was given to you? How did the drama begin? Maybe I'm missing that.
He starts, mind you, I wake up around like 1 in the afternoon. I wake up to nasty text messages and voicemails from him. Like,
saying what?
Thanks for stealing it. Stealing? She handed it to me.
What did you say? Did you ever say, I'll give it back?
Never answered.
No, I didn't say I was going to give it back.
But you did.
Yeah, because I didn't want the drama.
Okay, and you say it's damaged?
Yeah, it won't turn on. We have pictures of it, but it don't turn on.
And the emotional distress is for what?
Carved this in here. My daughter's the one that picked it up.
That's not emotional distress because he damaged your property like
well,
that, sir.
You'll
get
it's on
your
both
judgment
parties.
for the property. What else?
Granted, it's on both parties, but it's been quite an ordeal of dealing with this.
We noticed the one side had been carved.
That's enough, ma'am.
It
That's
was my
enough.
daughter that saw the other side. Yeah.
I'm gonna grant you your property. That she kicked you.
Then.
She assaulted you.
Yeah, that's just wonderful.
All right,
Thank you.
I apologize on her behalf for assaulting you here in court.
He's got proof too.
What did I do to you?
All right. Sir, once again, I'm going to grant you your judgment for your property.
Yeah. So funny. Oh, so funny.
Have you all pursued counseling, or has she?
I don't know what to say.
Have you pursued counseling,
I don't know
ma'am?
what
Do
to
you
say.
think you need counseling of some sort, or therapy of some sort, ma'am? You think you might benefit from that? All right, just outwardly get that impression. I'll grant you your judgment for the property, $422. Judgment for the plaintiff. Have a good day. Good luck to you both.
Sure, I never met him before. The first time I ever met him in my life. I have no idea why he decided to step into my life. Don't really want to see him anymore after this, and good luck on the next home you destroy. And also, if you're new, I hope you're really new, because he was with her like 2 weeks ago, so enjoy.